Good morning everyone, and welcome to a bonus unit, How I Draw Merfolk. A lot of you guys have been asking about it, so I figured might as well start. You gotta first start with a vague circle for the head. Work out the shape of the head and the chin shape first. Don't worry about other details yet. Then start with the neck. A thinner neck appears more feminine or young. Then work out the shape of the ribcage. Bring a spine shape down into the hips, and then determine where the muscles and the hips go. Kind of work out where you want your shoulders to be. These are all really vague shapes and vague ideas, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Work out the crotch and the hips now, and then bring the tail down. The tails are very thick and muscular, not thin and wispy, and take up 2/3 of the body. After you make sure you have a thick, strong tail, you can move on to the arms. Just do vague shapes and little claw shapes for the hands, because again, this is just the outline sketch. You can add tiny little webbings between the fingers just to make yourself feel better, but then with the pectoral fins, they're going to come out where the femur would come out. There are a lot of spines, they're very stiff, there's a half line separating the body and the fin. That way it still looks attached, but appears mobile. Then you can do the fin shape. I'm going to be doing a shallow water fin shape. Again, they're very stiff, but remember that for open ocean mers, their coital fin is switched to the side, and is longer on the top. The ventral fins are very important, just above the coital fin, and they look a lot like the pectoral fins. After that, we're going to lighten up our sketch by erasing it a bit. Then, for the nose, a soft bump, a little smile, and the eyes are circles with slopes attached. Then you can redefine the face shape and add the ears, which are again stiff. For the gills, I do simple lines, then establish the neck muscles, collarbone, chest, hips, abdomen, and then start working it naturally into the rest of the tail. Remember, this is an entire body, not two separate bodies put together. You can detail the hands. Remember the 2 sets of dorsal fins, one between the shoulder blades into the butt, quote-unquote, and the other 2/3 of the way down the tail. Elbow fin, a little X for the poop chute, and a line for the crotch itself. Outline all your other details as you please. Add hair, and then you can paint in your scales. I use watercolors, and in all the shaded regions is where I put my scales. Gotta remember the nips. They don't have scales on their chests. Putting scales like this ensures the body looks fluid, and that's how I do my thing. Again, anatomy classes help a lot, and so do reference images. And for details, I myself use watercolors. For further art questions, ask in the comments.